Hello, I hope you're doing well. I have a little ACEO card, the Art Card Edition Original. It's 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. I am using Canson 140-pound acid-free watercolor cold press paper. And the paint I've used is from this little Sennelier kit. The intensity of the pigment is much more intense than the other colors I've used. I just dropped in some leaf shapes and then painted around with the green. And then I have the Microns. There's green, brown, and orange. And what I'm going to do is go in and just draw some details. Like if you were picking out colors, shapes in a cloud or something like that, you can just go in with the ink and just do some shapes that define it as a leaf. And it doesn't have to be anything set or fancy or perfect. Just go in and have some fun with it. Just enjoy what you're doing and don't be stressed about how it comes out. After all, it's just a small little piece of paper, and if it doesn't come out the way you want it, so what? Who cares? You can toss it and start over, or you can walk away from it for a while, which is always a good idea, whether you're doing a big or a small piece. And when you come back after a day or even a few weeks or months, you'll be able to see it in a completely different way and be able to appreciate some of the things you didn't notice previously. It's worked for me with a lot of other paintings, and I'm thinking probably with a lot of artists they've found that. Or also another thing that works great is just step away a few feet and you get a very different perspective when you do that. When you're up close and you can see all the things you didn't want it to do, it's easy to pick out the faults and flaws of it. But then if you step away, either time or distance or both, suddenly it looks a little bit better. And then you can even do some grass in here. These leaves were on the grass. I took a picture of them on the lawn. And so you can just come in here and just, you don't have to be real definite with it. Just go in there and suggest some grass in there. And you can even shape up your leaves like this so that they're more defined even. And then at some point, maybe you have done enough artwork, whether it's watercolor painting or something else, that you just maybe get a sense for when you're done or when that's enough or it's time to walk away. It took me a lot of years to learn when it was just time to let it go and walk away before I went too far and had too much going on in there. And if you don't, maybe you have somebody who will come in and say, knock it off, stop right there, you've done enough. Anyway, I think that's good enough right there. And I guess I'll sign it. And it's ready to go. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bless.